So Titans expect to draft quarterback Cam Ward at number 1. Do you think that that's going to go through?
Yeah, I don't think they have any other option, man. They kind of dropped the ball with the Will Levis draft pick. I mean, I don't think he was a first rounder, if I'm not mistaken, but he just can't cut it, man. So I don't think they can go any other way other than quarterback.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling that same way.
Yeah, yeah. What's your thoughts on Cam Ward?
I mean, he's from the U, and I'm from Dade County, so it's I want to see him prosper, and he brought so much excitement to the program, and there
Right.
hasn't been. I mean, the program when you talk about the U, when you talk about the Hurricanes, I mean, the glory days we all know in the '80s, but I mean, Cam brought some life to the program.
Yeah, he did. He started out on fire beginning of the season. They lost some games towards the end. I watched him play a couple games, man. He kind of flick it effortlessly. Kind of scare you at times. It's like, is he holding on
Yeah,
to it? But
yeah.
yeah, he's pretty calm, cool, collective in the pocket, and he throw it effortlessly. So I think he got the most upside of him and Shador. But I don't know, man. I think they might be sleeping on Shador.
You listen, when your last name is Sanders and you know where it's coming from, right?
Right.
The fruit doesn't fall too far. I mean, what did they say? The fruit doesn't fall too far from the tree.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, that's always going to be an X factor. Cam's got some pretty big shoes to fill in the tight ends because, I think of Steve McNair. I think,
Right.
can he be that next guy to really rejuvenate that franchise?
Right. Yeah. Uh, well, we'll see.
We will. The Browns. At number 2, are they going to take Travis Hunter or what?
Yeah, I think so, man. I think they've been burnt by too many quarterbacks. I don't think they're gonna even take a chance on Sanders. Since they just got burnt by Deshaun. I don't think they're gonna take a chance. I think they're just gonna roll with Flacco. Got to put some weapons around them and just see what happens.
Flacco is feeling kind of wacko. No,
Yeah. He did pretty good 2 years ago. It's amazing we still talk about Joe Flacco, man.
oh my goodness. I feel like I'm in a time machine.
It is.
But it's not going forward.
Yeah. So I mean, I think they'll go with Travis Hunter.
Yeah. I mean, how do you miss? I mean, how do you not? He's such an amazing talent.
Right. Do you think he can play both sides of the ball in the NFL?
I think he might try it.
Yeah.
Now, will he be successful? I don't know. But
right.
NFL's a whole nother game, man.
Well, I think the two positions he played on, not real physical positions. So he may be able to do it.
He may be able to do it, some special teamwork, stuff like that. Being baseball and football, that's a little different than what he's trying to do. But hey, it's 2025. We are going to see things that we've never seen before. I mean, that's what every sports fan is hoping. We've seen the Jordans, we've seen, the LeBrons, we've seen in football, the Patrick Mahomes. What is the next freak of nature thing we're going to see? And it might, be Travis Hunter.
Right. The guy played 100 snaps in the NFL game.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
We shall see. But we shall also see what teams like the Giants. Now, will they take Shador Sanders? Will they take Jackson Dart?
Yeah,
I mean, his name has been kind of sprinkling around.
I hope they don't reach for him at number 3. That'll be a debacle. But
right.
But I think this is where the draft get interesting right here with the Giants on what they're gonna do. This may be the first mate. Shador, if he don't go here, then I think he gonna fall some.
All the way to 6 to the Raiders.
And I mean, I'm up in there. I'm back and forth. I think, but what the Giants already did at quarterback with Winston and Wilson, it got you thinking. But I mean, them ain't long term options. It just seemed like the Sanders family fit good with New York, so that's where I'd be like, I think they might get him. And then I'm like, well, they got Wilson. Can you pass on Carter? Even though they got a pretty good pass rush already in New York.
Right. Carter's tough.
Yeah, he
Carter's
is.
a tough.
Yeah, he is, man. So I'm hoping he fall to 4.
Let me tell you something. If the Pats get Carter,
Yeah, he
that is going to really solidify things. Because
I
I think
think.
you guys got a quarterback.
Oh yeah. Man, I was back and forth about Drake May, man. I watched him a lot with the Tar Heels, so I was back and forth with Drake May. But I think you put the right pieces around him. I think he can be all right. He's still really young, compared to the quarterbacks that come out of college now. He really young.
You know what I like about him is that he doesn't get rattled too
Nah,
easily.
he don't. He even kill. He never too high, never too low.
Right. He's kind of even kill. Yeah.
I don't want to see him make the big plays in crunch time, man. He just, I don't know, just seemed like he just never made that play for me, But
Yeah.
I think you put the right weapons around him. I think Diggs got something left in the tank, and I would love to get Hunter. If Hunter fall, but if we get Carter, man, I'd be cool with that too.
I want to thank our sponsor, Bear Ridge Farms of Jacksonville, North Carolina. Right now, it's strawberry season, and you can pick your own. Explore their country store for ice cream, bread, jellies, jams, and locally sourced goodies for the whole family. For more information, call 910 289 1621. That's 910 289 1621. Bear Ridge Farms of Jacksonville, North Carolina. Let's look at the running back class. Aston Genty. I love this guy. I think he's going to be a Raider.
I think
I
so.
think it's up Pete Carroll's alley. And one thing I love about him, this is a guy that was inspired by playing backyard football. His father was in the military, and he discovered one thing in football when he played the game at a very early age, that he can't be tackled. So it's interesting. He wrote a letter to the GMs across the league, and he basically said, you should draft me. You should draft somebody that can't be tackled. And I'm like, man, I like that.
Right. Yeah. So I think that's a perfect match with him and Pete Carroll. That's what Pete Carroll like to do, kind of run the ball. I think he'll have his Marshawn Lynch again. You know. So
Yeah.
so maybe y'all can make it to the Super Bowl and get to the 1 yard line, and then he don't give it to Gentry.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. If that happens. And it would happen to the Raiders. Only the Raiders that would happen.
Yeah, so no, I think that's a perfect fit for y'all there. So if y'all don't make that pick, man, y'all be dropping the ball. Unless Jacksonville steal him, what I'm saying, before he get to you. Or maybe even the Patriots, you never know. Because
Yeah, you never know.
once Carter and Hunter gone, you never know how the draft can go.
Yeah,
It can
that's
go either
true.
way. You can go either way. So
That's deep. Coach Q is always doing deep, profound things on this show. Now, Amarian Hampton, what do you think about this guy?
Man, I think if Gentry off the table, man, and if he there at 12, I think Cowboys should get him, man.
Yeah.
They messed up last year by not drafting a running back. I don't think they'll make the same mistake twice, but they are the Cowboys.
Yeah.
They are the Cowboys, man. I mean, and then it's a couple spots where a couple people can go. I like Carolina. I like the wide receiver from out of Arizona.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Matt Miller. So I think he may land in Carolina. I think Carolina can use some help with Bryce Young. If Bryce Young your guy, you really need to go ahead and get him some help.
Yeah, put the right tools around him.
Right, man. But I would love, man, if Carter And Hunter gone, I would love to see if anybody will move up and trade with the Patriots in that fourth spot if they really want Sanders. Somebody like the Saints.
Garrett Carr. His car has been in the shop for a while now.
Right. So they could use a guy, man. So I want to see if the Saints will, if they really like Sanders, would they be aggressive and try to go get him? If he wants to start.
I think when the Saints come marching in, I think that their eyes is going to be on the prize. I mean, they got nothing to lose right now.
Right.
Nothing to lose.
Yeah.
What do you think about Jalen Walker?
Man, I think I like him, man. I think
I like him too.
Yeah, I like him. I think the Bears could use some pass rush, so they pick him like 10. I can see him going for the Bears at 10. Anybody else before that, I don't think they, everybody else before that, to me, they kind of need some offense. Like Jets picking at 7, I think they need a little offense to help Justin Fields. I've been seeing that they've been saying the tight end for Penn State might end up with Jets. So that'd be interesting.
That should be interesting.
Then what about behind them, man? San Fran, you think their time is over? You think that window done shut?
I think the window is sealed. We're gonna need a 211 to break that glass.
Yeah, man, I think so too. I don't see them winning that division now, man. I think the Rams could win that division. So
Rams, and it's sad. The 49ers came so close so many times.
So many times, man. So now
but there's something that's just missing, and I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the old school 80s Buffalo Bills. It seems like they got it all, but they just can't get over that hump.
Yeah, and now it's time to. They had a window where you had that quarterback on the rookie salaries, and you can put pieces around them, spend money, put pieces around them. But now they're at that point where it's time to pay Brock. And so now once you got to pay your quarterback, like when they're a rookie, you can put players around them to try to elevate their game. But now once it's time to pay them, it's their time to elevate what you put around them. And I don't know if he's that guy.
I don't know if he's that guy.
I don't know if he's
Brock is looking kind of ugly. He's not looking perfect.
Yeah. I heard they were a long ways apart from the money.
Yeah, that whole situation is looking up.
Yeah,
at one point it looked genius. Now it's like, I don't know.
Right. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know about it. Like you said, I think that window's shut.
One window's shut, one window's open. Let's talk about the draft order just for the audience to know. Titans is at 1, Browns is at 2, the Giants are at 3. We got the Pats at 4, we got the Jaguars at 5, we got the Raiders at 6, we got the Jets at 7, we got the Panthers at 8, we got the Saints at 9, and we got the Bears. Pretty much everybody that we just talked about.
Right.
Now, Coach Q, I got a question for you. Is there a sleeper in this draft? If there's somebody that you feel is special that might get overlooked?
I don't know, man. They say the tight end from Penn State is pretty good. I think if we get in the right spot, I think he can have this type of season that your tight end had, like come from out of nowhere, man. Like, Brock
did his thing.
Yeah, Brock
did his thing.
Brock did his thing, man. And we all knew he was talented, but I didn't expect that from him.
Right.
So they saying the guy from Penn State can pretty much do the same thing. And you probably get some solid offensive tackles that be bookend for that team for years to come. Like I said, there's no nobody. They were talking like it ain't nobody really in this draft that you're gonna trade up for to get. It ain't no real elite level talent, but it's some guys that can start for you and be Pro Bowlers. Yeah. So
and here's the interesting thing about that. It's that as much as we do go off of the elite things that we see in college football, right?
Right.
there's still this intangible where you don't know necessarily if a player's going to go. I mean, how many people thought that Bo Nix was going to turn into what he turned into last season?
Right. That's right. Yeah, he was really good. He was really good. And that's another thing, like I said, Sanders' fall, man, I think some teams will regret not picking him. I think he's gonna be pretty good. I know he's been in comfortable situations, as far as playing for his father.
Absolutely.
We interrupt this broadcast for the Second Opinion halftime show.
Every day, I still see his face. It reminds me of the brother that I loved so much. A broken mind you can't erase. It's something that will go on till the end of life. Every day, on and on. Don't tell him it gets better with the hands of time. I can see him crying, feel his pain. I know that I will never really understand the wasted tears, the chronic pain. It pays like he's a criminal committing a crime every day, on and on. Don't tell him it gets better with the hands of time. Reality won't go away. Well, I feel like he's barely even holding
Endless possibilities, universe surrounding me, flying high as a kite, and I don't ever want to come down. Take my hand and you will see just how good it's gonna be. I'll take you on this ride and we can light up this town. Just fooling around. I wanna make this last forever. Can't imagine anything better. Feeling good, feels good, feels good, feels good. Teach me all I need to know. I won't ever let you go. Never thought I'd find the love that we found. We make perfect chemistry. Baby, you inspire me. Keep on doing what you do, 'cause it's so very profound. Wanna keep you around. I wanna make this last forever. Can't imagine anything better. Feeling good, feels good, feels good.
It's L to the O-V-E, feeling G-O-O-D. She got me like, oh baby, now I'm singing do-re-mi. Every single day like, woo, finally had to tell the truth. Feels so good to be true. Little old me with little old you. Under a big old tree, K-I-S-S-I-N-G. She's vibing with me like vitamin D. She sings first then I-M-C. Deep like bass, still high in key. Too deep passes I-N-T. Even the birds now whistling something different, baby, isn't it?
Isn't it? I wanna make this last forever. Can't imagine anything better. Feeling good, feels good, feels good, feels good. Endless possibilities, universe surrounding me, flying high as a kite, and I don't ever want to come down. This halftime show was sponsored by Nash Studios of Greenville, North Carolina. Located in downtown Greenville, North Carolina, Nash Studios is a place where creatives can collaborate and capture their artistic expression. Take your art to the next level at Nash Studios, which offers a variety of services such as audio recording, video and photography services for your music video, podcast, and more. Scan the QR code to begin your artistic journey at Nash Studios today, or call 252-559-0410. That's 252-559-0410.
And we're going to go for it. This is going to be a wonderful draft. I feel excited about it. Is there anything else, Coach Q, that when you look at the teams in the draft, now even out of the top 10, is there a team that can trade up? Is there any interesting trade that you're keeping your eyes on?
No, that's at the Saints. I want to, if the Saints really, ready to move on from Carr and go ahead with Shador. I think it'll be perfect in New Orleans. I really think Shador will be perfect in New Orleans.
I really do too. He would totally.
That's his spot, They say they talk about his arm strength, but if you play inside, there's no weather.
They would get behind him. That whole city, man.
Yeah, I think that's the perfect spot, man. If I would move up. I would even ask the Giants, Or if you don't think the Giants can pick them, most definitely with the New England spot. But I'd probably be safe than sorry. Go ahead and make sure don't nobody else trade with the Giants.
If I was the Saints, I would get Joel Osteen to pray for me. Like get his whole congregation, like dedicate a whole service on that trade.
Yeah, if I were the Saints, man, I would be a real aggressive and go get them.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Well, you know what? I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling great. We got a lot to see, and I'm excited, my brother.
Yeah, man, I'm excited too, man. So we will be recapping with our special guest.
We got a special guest coming on the show.
Yeah,
drum rolls. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. So Pernell Griffin be joining us. He know a lot more about this game than we do.
Pernell Griffin is about to take our jobs, ladies and gentlemen. ECU's legend.
Yeah. Matter of fact, ECU got a cornerback, man, that's hovering around being drafted in the first round. So that'd be interesting to see.
Oh man, I'm rooting for anything that's ECU. Go Pirates.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Well, I'll see you soon, and let's shake the world.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it.
This episode was sponsored by Bear Ridge Farms of Jacksonville, North Carolina. This family-owned farm offers local produce and a well-stocked country store with milk, bread, ice cream, and other locally sourced, locally grown, and locally made items. Don't miss strawberry season, and right now you and the family can come pick your own almost every day. For day-to-day updates on what's in the store or ripe for picking, follow us at facebook.com/Bear Ridge Farm. Nash Hot Chicken is your destination for hot chicken, cold beer, and live music. Entertain your taste buds with all-star favorites on our Nashville-inspired menu. A full bar featuring domestic, local brews, and try a Nash signature cocktail like our Music City Mule. Make Nash Hot Chicken the choice for your next get-together. Ask us about catering your next event. Nash Hot Chicken is open every day and located at 114 East 5th Street in downtown Greenville, North Carolina. For more information, call 252-999-5444. That's 252-999-5444.